Aquarius, and welcome to Queen of Vibes Tarot. I want to welcome you guys to my channel, whether it's your first time or you are a return viewer or subscriber. Hopefully this message will be helpful or healing to you in some way. If you need to get I do this intro so often, and every now and then I just have a brain freeze because I'm on autopilot. If you have any questions for me regarding this reading, or how to obtain a personal reading, or how to bless my channel, or anything at all my information is in the description bar below this video. All right, guys. Before I get into the reading, I want to address a few things. Happening now through the end of the year, we are experiencing a shift. Okay, so now is a good time to focus on raising our vibrations, healing any traumas we may have. Okay, a few things that I can recommend to help clear out any negativity you may have are the bracelets. If you notice, I have some on my desk. If you've ever seen my arms or my wrists in the readings, I wear these bracelets. I have bracelets that help to block negativity, that help to transmute my negativity that I may have, and also bracelets that help to promote positivity and positive attributes of my personality. Okay, so also I can recommend that you take an spiritual bath. Okay, I take baths frequently because of what I do. You can pick up energetic debris just from the people that you're around, the music that you listen to, the shows that you choose to watch, from different people on the street. Okay, so it's really, really important, especially right now, that we clear ourselves out, that we work on our traumas, that we heal any traumas or wounds that we may have. I don't know if you are familiar with shadow work, if you want to check into that, but right now is a great time to focus on these things, because if you are into manifesting, okay, this is the time. This is it. Okay, this is our time. This is what we've been waiting for. Okay, so the more that you raise your vibe is the faster that you're going to see the results that you're looking for. All right. So as far as the bracelets, I do have, I make bracelets. I also do know someone else who makes bracelets. So I'm going to link that information in the description bar. I also have a sister in spirit who creates bath and skincare products that are made with intention. Okay, so not only are they going to help you with skin issues like eczema and dry skin and things like that, it's also going to help raise your vibration. So I'll put a link to her website. She's got some wonderful products, a lot to choose from, in my description bar if you are interested in that. All right, guys. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So the first card of this reading is going to represent your current energy. All right, and you guys have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is telling me there's some sort of disappointment here. Okay, for some of you, this could be heartbreak. This could be heartbreak that is due to a third-party situation, divorce. All right, some of you could be experiencing some sort of depression, some sort of loss. And what's challenging you right now, we've got the Five of Swords. Okay, so this is, some sort of either mental conflict or a conflict with your person, if you're in a relationship, or someone. This is how do I want to put it, not so nice conversations. Okay, verbal arguments, verbal disagreements, someone trying to manipulate you, mind games. Okay, so to me, that's what's challenging your peace. So some of you may have gone through a really nasty breakup, or some of you are going through a breakup and it's really causing you a lot of mental conflict, which is challenging your peace of mind. So it's like like a wheel, like a cycle. Okay, energies from the past that may need to, may be affecting you right now, I should say, is the King of Swords. Okay, so this King of Swords energy, it could be about a time where you were maybe a little bit more logical, A time where maybe, your emotions weren't so much at the forefront. Others of you, this could represent an actual person, okay? So the King of Swords could be an air sign, or it could just be someone who's very cold and calculated and logical. So for what I'm picking up on here is either some of you have dealt with someone who you feel like manipulated you. You feel like this person played you. Okay, in the past, now looking back, you may see that this person wasn't necessarily the most loving towards you, and you realize that everything that happened was a strategy, it was calculated by them. And this is causing you right now a lot of conflict mentally, and possibly emotionally, okay? Because what this is leading to is you now becoming defensive. All right, you're going to become defensive because you're like, no, I'm not going to be played. Okay, whether it's towards this person or just in relationships in general. But also with the Seven of Swords, for some, I mean, Seven of Wands, this could be about you having the courage despite the fact that you want to be defensive. It's finding that courage to not allow the things that happened in the past to affect you in the future. Okay, so in the what you want position, we've got the Queen of Swords. So you may just be attracted to that type. You may be attracted to someone who's very no nonsense, someone who's very direct. Um, and so that could be part of why, you're leaning into this defensive energy, because what you attract ultimately is what hurt you. You know what I'm saying? That's just for someone. That may not be for everyone. But for some of you, the Queen of Swords is an air sign. So could be the same air sign, could be just someone else, someone with those characteristics, okay? For some of you, you want someone that has placed you in the friend zone. All right, because the Queen of Swords is notorious for that. The Queen of Swords is like, no, I don't want you, but we could be friends. The Queen of Swords is like, mm-mm. But this is just someone who, again, is very logical. But the Queen of Swords is honest, okay? Is honest, and she's true to herself. So for some of you, this is the energy that you want to embody. Okay, you want to embody someone who's true to themselves so that when you come across someone who is manipulative, it's going to be easier for you to just chop, 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 cut them off, okay? Moving towards what is motivating you, with the motivating factor. This could be consciously or subconsciously. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So that tells me that either some of you could have made this decision because you want to be independent, you would like to be single. Some of you need to or are working on the whole I'm complete on my own, you know, satisfaction, knowing that whether you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship, that being complete starts with you. Some of you have gotten yourselves together, or you're getting yourselves together financially. You have basically almost everything going, just maybe not in the relationship sector. Okay. And also for some of you, this could represent a person. This could be someone who's very independent, could be this Queen of Swords person that you want. But just someone who has everything, they may not necessarily be in a relationship, but they're okay with that. And that may be very attractive to you. All right, so moving to your advice for this reading, we've got the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you need to not only just connect back with your passion, but the Ace of Wands also can represent your spirituality. Okay, and so some of you, you need to work on yourself, especially with all this mental conflict that you have going on. It's really time to like rebalance and recenter yourself, okay? um Ace of Wands means it's time for new beginnings. So for some of you, it was absolutely time. If those of you who are going through a breakup or a relationship, it was time to let that go, because you couldn't bring that with you into the new beginning that you want, the new beginning that you're trying to cultivate for yourself and for your life, okay? Moving towards the external factor, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Okay, this is something outside of you. So maybe around you, the environment may be very I just feel like for some of you, you just feel like there's no one supportive in your environment. I feel like you think that you're going through this, or you feel like you're going through this difficult time period, and there's really no one that you can talk to about it that will comfort you. Okay, so some for some people are seeing you as feeling very like, down and out, lost, abandoned. So it could be kind of like a projection, um but this could be someone that you're dealing with. Okay, it could be someone who, um how I'm trying to say, someone who is kind of needing your assistance, needing you to help them or take care of them in some way. All right. And I'm going to clarify all these positions. So that's kind of why I'm just like, whoop, 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 whoop. All right. So possible outcome, we've got the Hanged Man. Okay, so all of this is either you're going to be at a crossroads again, and I feel like for some of you that crossroads is whether you're going to lean into being defensive because you've been hurt or been disappointed in some sort of situation, or if you're going to lean towards that, okay, you know what, I'm going to have the courage to continue. Going to have the courage to date. I'm going to have the courage to allow someone new into my life despite the fact that maybe I got played or someone used me or someone manipulated me. All right. Others of you could meet someone who's very romantic, very much in love with love. Okay. That's that also that hangman energy. And for some of you, this could just represent a Pisces. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's clarify. Let's clarify what's going on here. All right. Can I get one card to clarify one card to clarify the Three of Swords? All right, can I get one card to clarify the Three of Swords? Who hurt my Aquarius? Who disappointed my Aquarius? And if I remember the readings, it's like you met somebody and you were really into them. You gave them a chance. So for some of you, you actually stepped out on faith. You took a leap of faith towards someone, and maybe it just was a disappointment. It wasn't, or it is a disappointment. Or maybe you're just going through like growing pains with a person. It doesn't necessarily have to be a breakup. It just could be growing pains with this as far as how you're communicating. Okay. Some of you, your mind's getting the best of you. If you're single, it's like your thoughts are not positive. Your thoughts are negative. You're thinking, am I ever going to be in a relationship? Am I always going to be single? I can't ever find anyone. It's like those are the thoughts that are going through your head. Okay. All right. So the Eight of Pentacles. So something didn't work out. Okay. Eight of Pentacles is like, working. So either something didn't work out, or despite the fact that you're disappointed, you may still want to work on this. Let me just pull the rest of these clarifiers to try to understand you, Aquarius, okay? Because, sometimes you guys are a little quirky. You do things your way, not necessarily the way everyone else would. And it's interesting. I have a lot of Aquarius in my chart, too, so I totally understand. All right, Page of Swords. Yeah, so I just feel like there's a lot of trash talk. I just heard trash talk. Like there's a lot of either, I don't think it's from one particular person. Like I think something may have happened. So there may be like family members and friends that are either talking shit about you or talking smack about this person that you were dealing with or that you are dealing with. Okay. Some of you were dealing with a younger air sign. But there's just this energy of harsh conversation. Harsh conversation and not a lot of emotional support, okay? But for some of you, either you're obsessing over the negativity because the Eight of Pentacles can also represent just being so focused on something. So for some of you, you're just so focused on this either last conversation or focus on the disappointment, focus on the person who disappointed you. Somebody's either like I feel like somebody may be creeping your social media and then using the things that they find against you to like validate, oh yeah, I saw you went out, you can't be that upset, you went out last night, like that kind of energy I'm picking up on too. Let's go ahead and clarify this King of Swords. Okay, can I get one card to clarify the King of Swords? The Nine of Wands. Yeah, this King of Swords kind of wore you out. All right, this King of Swords really, really wore you out. Um, I feel like you tried everything to please this person. Okay, you did everything to please this person, and you know the King of Swords isn't easy to please. Not well, even if there are pleased, they don't tend to really show it as much of as other people. So I feel like this person wounded you. Okay, and remember, these energies can be reversed. So if you're a cross watcher and an Aquarius did this to you, then just flip the energies around. It's whatever resonates. Okay, remember, this is energy. So whatever resonates, and if it doesn't resonate at all, then it's just that message isn't for you. Don't try to make it fit. Okay, let's go ahead and let's clarify this Queen of Swords. Can I get one card to clarify the Queen of Swords, please, for Aquarius? What is the Queen of Swords? One card. Okay, it could be someone. There goes that Five of Swords again. Could be someone that you have children with. Can I get one card to clarify the Queen of Swords, please? Queen of Swords is like, mind your business. Can I get one card to clarify the Queen of Swords? Okay, we have Justice. So for some of you, this Queen of Swords could be a Libra. Some of you have a Libra on your mind. Your eyes are on the Libra. Some of you want someone who's very honest, okay? Justice is about truth and honesty and what's right. So you want someone that you can trust. You want someone that's going to be honest with you, keep it real with you, and that you can trust them because they have this reputation of honesty. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Can I get one card to clarify the Nine of Pentacles? Some of you want to marry this person, okay? Some of you want to get married to this Queen of Swords, whoever that represents to you, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify. One card for the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of air energy here for my Aquarius. One card for the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers. All right, we've got Gemini energy there. Okay, more air energy. But yeah, some of you are really attracted to somebody who just has this aura of having it all, having their shit together, having it all. All right. Some of you even love this person. Okay. Like I said, it could be this Queen of Swords person. All right. So this person could be either very wealthy or just does well for themselves. They don't depend on anybody, because I feel like for some of you, you have someone who is dependent on you. So let's go ahead and clarify what this Five of Pentacles is. What is the Five of Pentacles about? One card. Thank you. Ten of Pentacles. Some of you may be married. Okay, so for like I said, this is a divorce for some of you. Okay, some of you, this was a marriage of convenience with that Five of Pentacles, with the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you may have gotten married because you felt that you had to. Some of you may have been married to someone that you had children with. Some of you were married to someone, because it was like you were finding, maybe financially this person was attracted to you, or maybe you were attracted to this person for their finances. But whatever it is, this wasn't a marriage of love. Okay, this was not born of love. Others of you, I feel like with the Five of Pentacles being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, maybe you have not witnessed, or you have not seen the best relationships, even if they're long term. Like for some of you, you may have seen long term relationships that weren't necessarily filled with love or filled with happiness. And so that vision kind of affects you now, affects your relationships and how you move through relationships. So for those of you who are in this situation where you still want to make it work with someone, even though this person has manipulated you and disappointed you, this could be part of it. It could be the fact that, oh, like my parents have been married for 40 years, but the marriage wasn't very happy marriage, okay? The marriage was full of a lot of emotional coldness. All right, because like I said, it's very very chilly in this reading. There's not one cup here. Everything is air, 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 air. And not the most positive air either. So, some of you maybe had a parent that was very just didn't show their emotions. All right, and maybe you grew up trying very hard to please this parent, and so now in your grown life and in your relationships, you're taking on that same role of attracting people or being attracted to people who don't necessarily have a lot of emotional support to give you. They have other attractive qualities, okay? They may be very intelligent, they may be very attractive, but they don't necessarily express their emotions. And you're always trying to please this person because you're still trying to get that result that you didn't get back here from that parent, whichever parent it was. All right. And so now you see all these people and all these relationships that are not happy. So you're like, yeah, that's just how relationships are. So that message may resonate with someone. But for others of you, I feel like things are going to change. I feel like right now your environment may not necessarily be fruitful, but things are going to change for you. So you're going to go from this Five of Pentacles energy into the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is coming. It's not here right now, but it's coming. So it's like, don't give up. Don't be defensive. I didn't even clarify this. I just skipped right past the Seven of Wands. Like, my bad. Let's go ahead and clarify the Seven of Wands. Can I get one card to clarify the Seven of Wands, please? Okay. Mm-hmm. That's that defensiveness, putting your guard up, okay? Not letting anyone in. That's the energy that you're moving towards, okay? Let's go ahead and let's clarify the Hanged Man. Oh. Ooh, Knight of Cups. So some of you is definitely a Pisces. Or someone who's very romantic, one or the other, okay? Some of you definitely have Pisces that may be coming towards you, or you may be moving towards that. So you're moving away from, this kind of cold energy towards someone who's a lot more emotional, a lot more expressive emotionally, okay, a lot more romantic. It's like, you're like, yeah, it's time. It's time for a little romance, okay? You're like, I need a little love. Can I get a little love here? Okay, I've had enough conversations. I've had enough analyzing my emotions and my feelings. Okay, so some of you have a new romance on the horizon and it's time, okay, with this Ace of Wands energy. All right, so let's go ahead and let me see what deck. I'm looking for the Romance Angels. And then after the Romance Angels, I'll pull 3 cards from my private deck. My personal deck, I should say. Queen of Vibes, messages from your lover. All right, so Romance Angels, can I get 3 cards for Aquarius, please? Oh, okay. All right, okay. I love it when I get confirmation. I'm so in love with confirmation. You don't even know. So, how I talked about, some of you maybe having a parent that you've had a connection with, but it wasn't necessarily very, not to say your parent didn't love you. I'm not saying that. They just weren't very expressive. So you've got forgiving and learning, okay? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And a lot of time, forgiving and learning isn't just about your relationships, it's about the past. The past represents your childhood. Okay, so some of you, there's a childhood wound that's playing out either throughout your relationships or in one particular relationship. All right. Others of you, you've got to forgive this person who, you feel like manipulated you, because you've got someone um that is, more emotionally satisfying. Either they're on their way or they're in your environment somewhere. And once you can get past this relationship that isn't really fulfilling and leaves you feeling empty, or this person who maybe even just spiritually bankrupt, maybe they don't have any morals, okay? That's why it's so easy for them to manipulate. Then you will have, you could probably even have a very stable relationship with this person who's emotional. Like you realize you don't have to sacrifice one or the other. You can have both. Okay. And there's a lot of chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So like I said, some of you really want this new person, okay? Or some of you really want the old person, and if it's going to work, you've got to forgive and learn from the mistakes of the past, okay? Who is blowing me up right now? And then we've got flirt and expand your lighthearted energy to others, okay? So, it's not time to be defensive, Aquarius. Even if you've been disappointed, maybe you and this person can work it out if there is someone in the picture. Others of you know that it is different. This is a collective reading, so it's just not one size fit all. So some of you, there's a person that definitely it's over. They've got to go, but you have someone new coming in. You already have either the kind of person in mind that you want, or someone who embodies those qualities is on the horizon. Okay, others of you, you're going to have to forgive this person because, it's not their fault that they're cold. It could be it could be them that has that. They grew up seeing, these really relationships that are not really filled with love, and so even though they love you, they don't necessarily show it, okay? And so it's time to heal, both of you, to heal whatever wounds you have so that you can move forward into a new beginning. And then others of you, I'm single and I'm getting over, my past issues, and I've got new love coming towards me. And instead of being defensive because I've been hurt before, I'm going to allow myself to be open. I'm going to be, lighthearted. I'm going to embody the energy of romance. So this could even be your energy, Aquarius, okay? Being more romantic, being more open to love, and fighting this tendency or this urge to be guarded and closed off, because you're not going to get the love that you seek. If the doors are closed, love can't get in. Love can't get in if the doors are closed. That might even be the title of your reading. Look at that. I love it. Okay. Can I get two more cards from Aquarius person? If you are in a relationship, or if there is someone and you've got your mind on them, this is their thoughts about you, or things that their higher self may want to say to you. All right. So can I get two more cards for Aquarius's person? And one more card for Aquarius. Okay. And this is my deck. Queen of Vibes, messages from your lover. Okay. And we have, don't listen to the rumors. So you may be hearing things about this person. They're like, listen, don't ask my neighbor, okay? If you need to know something about me, you come to me. Queen of Swords is going to tell you the truth. So you don't even have to worry about what anyone else has to say, okay? I've been hurt before. So you're not the only one who's been hurt. You've got someone who this person might have been hurt, and that may have been why they decided to focus on themselves. Okay. They're not single because they can't find anyone. They're single because they're like, you know what? I'm going to focus on myself because I've been hurt, and I'm going to get over it. And, I'm afraid to mess this up. So I feel like this person is really going to mirror a lot of the fears that you may have, or a lot of the feelings that you may have. But within that, I think that this person is going to be more straight up with you. And despite the fact that they still are going to come with that air energy of straight, direct communication, they're also going to come with um cups energy, okay? So you're going to get the best of both worlds. You're going to get that honesty and communication, and also that love and romance that's been lacking for you. All right? And that has been your reading, Aquarius, okay? So if this resonated with you, please let me know, guys. All right, go ahead and like the video. You're here, all right? And high five to you for still being here. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss any more content. If you are in a relationship, go ahead and check out the relationship reading. I'm also doing intimacy readings if you are a member of my channel. So go ahead and check out the membership options. And I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Aquarius.